Okay, it's Saturday. I'm finally going to a different track. We're going to Five Flags Speedway in Pensacola, and it's gonna be fun. I'm about to meet everybody at a gas station, and we're gonna all squad up over there together. Yeah, let's do it. We're all squatted up. Got my car back there. We got Dalton, the Scooter's car, Dalton's car side by side, and then Kevin's car over there. We are squatted up. Okay, we made it to Five Flags Speedway. We're all kind of set up. We got Adam, Scooter, Dalton. I'm over here. We got all the trailers. We got a tent set up. This it's pretty sick. Let me get up on this trailer and show y'all some people doing some runs. It's pretty interesting. Some people doing some tandems. Two little Z's. A little short first corner until a pretty long second corner. I mean, technically the second corner is one big circle. Really isn't any sort of difference there. Should be pretty interesting though. I mean, if those two LZs can do it, I'm sure my 370 can handle it. Okay, let's get in line and do our first lap. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, I'm nervous as shit to go somewhere that I've never gone before, and there's walls and stuff. I mean, the walls are literally just on the run up. I don't have to worry about after that. Like, I don't want to go into it full ass because I don't actually know the course, and there are dirt drops and shit. That's a little meow meow in the window. Dude, the people just jumping and walking over is wild, man. This is a lot more lax than NOLA. You get screamed at NOLA. Let's see what we got here. That's pretty fun. Oh yeah, I can see myself just hopping straight back in line. Fuck. That's sick as hell. Dude, that was sick!
That was fucking sick. I said, oh, this bitch ain't. No, he's not. Oh, you thought he did.
Me and Dalton were about to tandem, but then he got put into a tripler.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. There he is.
Hey,
You wanna hop in?
you missed that shit, bro.
Oh, here we go. Let's get some tandies in, brother. Damn, son. Here we go. You saw those guys egging you on? They're hitting the barrier. They're like, come on, get it, get it, get it. What the fuck did he just throw at me? I think I may have hit a fucking drone, possibly? I don't know what the hell that was. One of y'all kicked up something at me.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, was it a drone?
That was a drone? No, wait, a drone.
Dude, you're super lucky. Those things can like fucking cut you open.
It was the drone.
Dude, when it came at me, it was like a ball of whatever. I'm like, what the fuck?
It
must have been Kevin.
It hit me in the
I heard it go,
Dude.
"Look out!" And then Kevin goes, pull his arm and goes, fuck! No way. I didn't know. I was like, man, I could go back out. I don't know what that was, though. Was that it?
Oh, God. Here's this damn ass drone. Hell yeah! Woo! Let's see, make sure I can actually press all the pedals. You can hear the fucking...
Yeah, the power brakes.
What the hell?
80s shit, man.
Oh, you think so easy to pull? What the
It
hell?
locks them up, though. It feels good. Like it.
Oh,
no
shit.
Locking it up.
Damn, okay. Tanner?
That's it, buddy. That's it. Fuck yeah, huh? Yeah, that wasn't shit, boy. He was getting into
Oh, that was neat. You gotta like,
power, huh?
like the top of your pedal is like really no throttle. You gotta really like push into it.
Oh yeah, no, you can't tip it with your toe. You're
Yeah.
like you got a foot throttle this motherfucker.
That's what I do with mine because it's such like immediate jumpiness
Yeah.
that can't see shit.
Yeah, fucking, it was almost getting us off. Yeah, boy, huh?
Woo! Dude, that's nice. Just being able to like
a little bit.
fucking lay down and it
Yeah.
pulls you through.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Rev it up a little bit. Good to hit the clutch.
I thought he was saying cool down. I'm like,
Oh, he wanted to hear this motherfucker.
Just switch it up for me. It's totally yours. If we miss, connect. We ain't gonna be alone. We can't redirect. Everything that's on our minds, let it go. Change up your frequency. Gotta say yes, leave this.
damn, that was a good one. Shit. It could have been bad. The scooter took a better outside line. Yeah, I tried to dive in way too hard and I pulled that e-brake and it just spun me. How many times has that ever happened?
That was fucking close.
That was close. I'm glad you took an outer line. I dipped in to try and catch him and I pulled that e-brake and I slid for a little bit and then it just spun me. I don't know what the hell that was. Dude, it's like a 20-minute wait.
Is it not? For like a 20-second fucking pass?
It's crazy.
My mind is blown that I gotta see for 5 minutes to make a 25-second pass.
And you know, at some of like the bigger tracks, it's like that. Even if the course is long, it's still like a fuck long wait.
NOLA, they will not send a motherfucker until he go off the track, or unless you until you're done.
Yeah, I guess like maybe like spin outs are more common here. Plus, you have nowhere to go once you spin out.
True that.
So.
Well, they need, yeah.
I'm
sure they don't want you to somebody to come in this corner while you're going around the other one.
Yeah.
My car it's perfectly cool right now.
Yeah.
It's dialing at 180 degrees. So.
Uh-huh. That was fun. Okay, I know you can't really see anything because it's pitch black because it's about 9:30 on my way back. But Five Flags was fun. I thought it was gonna be a little bit different, but I still enjoyed myself. It was just real. The layouts, there were two different ones because they switched up halfway through the day, but they were like really short. It's like by the time it ended, I was just like feeling myself get into the groove, and then you got to go circle back around and get in line again. But like you had to wait like 15 minutes in between runs, and it sucked. It was like trying to stay in that groove was it was hard. So NOLA is definitely still my favorite. I had the fear that I was going to come out here and love this place so much, and like NOLA wouldn't compare at all. But I still love NOLA a lot. It still is very much my style of drifting, and I love how quickly you get onto the track and how long you get on the track. And, you know, the surface just being consistent just makes it to where you can get really nice, consistent lines and tandems. Whereas like somewhere like Five Flags, you got all these surface changes and like getting up onto the bank and holes in the ground and dirt drops, and it's a little more like rugged and like real, but I didn't feel as safe doing tandems. Like I still ran it, you know, still fucking went for it, but I just had like the thought, or I would always be like nervous, like, oh well, hopefully whenever I do my line, I don't cut it too short and end up going through the dirt and spinning out, and then Scooter hits me from behind, and you know. And then they had this like pole that we were like drifting around at the end, and they're like, if you hit that pole, everything goes down, and they'll probably kick us out and never do drifting here again. I'm like, what? You've been doing drifting here a long time, and you haven't put like concrete barriers around the pole? That just seemed like really stupid to me. I'm just like, yeah, that's just so dumb, so dumb. And they have ones that you like, the ones that they can pick up and move, like K barriers. So I'm like, just put that there instead of, you know, having this super vulnerable thing sitting there, and we're like getting 3 feet from it at the end. I don't know. That just seems stupid. It was very like loose. And I don't want to say disorganized, but it like wasn't organized the best. There were definitely some flaws in how they set up all their shit, but it was very lax, which was nice. You just kind of did whatever, and you didn't have anybody yell at you or be like, "Wah." That's bad if you have, you know, idiots on the track or spectators and all that stuff. Oh yeah, Kevin. So for like the second layout of the day, like the second half of the day, you came out of the middle area and then went up onto the bank where all the spectators are, and that's how like you exit and get back around to the pits. You have to circle back around. But the exit for like to get off of the track and like leave the facility is like at the top, and the spectators just didn't know what the hell they were doing. I almost fucking T-boned like an NSX. I say almost, it wasn't that. They just like swung around. I just had to kind of brake a little bit. I wasn't like inches or feet from them or anything. But Kevin, he was right in the middle, and spectator was on the inner clip, and then swung to go up the bank to get to the exit, and he fucking T-boned him. And it's, you know, like, that shouldn't have been able to happen. That's what I mean by the disorganized thing. Like, there should not have been the ability for spectators to park up in that area. It was just, it's stupid. It's stupid. I almost hit somebody whenever I was driving Dalton's car. I came off and the sunlight was in my eyes, and this person was backing out of the inner circle, and I mean, I couldn't even see them until I was like feet from them. I kind of swerved, but it looked like they had already stopped. That like they saw me coming or something. But I mean, if they would have just kept going or gunned it harder or something, I would have hit them, because I couldn't fucking see them with the sun in my eyes. I don't know, just a little bit of just disorganization, and it could have been done a little bit better. I'm more bummed about the fact that you'd wait 15 minutes to go drift for 20 seconds. Even if it was 20 seconds, it might have been 10, it's probably about 15 to 20 seconds. So, yeah, the first layout of the day, you got to drift a little bit longer. But, still super short, which, I mean, they're working with what they got. It is what it is. It's not like NOLA where they got a giant skid pad that you can create a totally different layout and have like a bunch of interesting curves, and but all that makes me want to do is go to somewhere like Mid Pond where it's a track, but like it's longer. Like to go around the entirety of Mid Pond is probably like almost a minute. So I mean, you get a good lap in, and then I guess it doesn't matter if you got to wait 10, 15 minutes because the actual drifting part of it is a good chunk. There's the stupid fucking drone shit. Like, I think get the excitement of, like, you're in high school or, you're a kid and you like drones and you see these drones and these fucking drift events and you're like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, I want to get up and do some cool shots of drifting and stuff. But, like, fucking practice, man. Don't bring that shit to the track and be a fucking amateur. Like, are you serious? You fucking you sliced a dude's arm open. Not enough for stitches, but you fucked his arm up. And then fucking fucked my headlight up and my bumper up with your dumb shit. Like, there's literally video game drone simulators where there's AI cars drifting and you get to follow them. Go do that shit. Go do that shit. And fucking learn before going out there and fucking people's shit up. Like, you would have got your ass beat by someone if you weren't a child. Like, I can guarantee it. Like, just fucking don't, man. Be better. Another battle scar I got was whenever I actually, like, I pushed forward my little air blower thing that I put in front of my car. Their Dalton scooter rode up and we're like, come on, get in this tandem. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. And I hopped in my car real quick and pulled forward and I'm like, fuck, I forgot to take the blower away from the front of my car. And a spectator was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And like, he pulled the thing and put it off to the side and it kind of scratched up my bumper a bit. So that sucks. But once again, I'm not too concerned with the bumper and side skirts because those will get replaced. I care more about like fenders, hood, doors, the things that are like a bitch and a half to replace and expensive and yeah. But like the bumpers, just ride with it. It's drifting. Things are gonna get hurt. As long as it's those things, it's not super bad. I'm gonna end up getting the KBD bumper anyway. But overall, I had a fun trip. I'm glad that I actually went to a different track. It was enjoyable enough to be worth it, but I'm not really yearning to go back, if that makes any like. I'm not gonna jump at every chance to go back to that drift event. If it was, 2 or less hours away, then, fuck it, another drift event, let's do it. But with it being almost a 3-hour drive, it is not the most enticing offer. So I guess I could do some sort of like rating system. That could be fun on what I think about tracks. As of right now, NOLA, I would rate let's say like a 10 is the absolute like perfect best thing ever, like there's nothing wrong with it. I would put NOLA at like an 8 based on my experience so far. So that would put 5 Flags. I would want to say like a 6. I just think the layouts are too short. And while I understand why they really need to let someone go through the entire course before letting another person on, it just makes it take so long. At NOLA, they can just do it because there's so much, like it's a giant skid pad. It's like the course, you can just pull off of it and you'll be in like this no man's land where people can go by. So, it lets them justify having so many cars on the track. at the same time. Whereas Five Flags, it's like very good chance of spinning out and uneven surfaces, and if you get off, I mean, there's no real place to go. Just kind of in the dirt, and, you know. But I don't know, maybe that's just the style of drifter I am. I mean, I come from sim drifting. I'm all about like smooth and consistent and, you know, not really like party hard kind of shit. So, and I'm not about like street drifting and all that crap. Maybe Five Flags for one person is, you know, their 8 and NOLA is their 6. Because they don't, you know, they don't want just a giant skid pad with no consequences and no elevation changes and no grittiness. But, you know, that's what I like. I think it's fun.